just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl, but third MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams, but he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
You can go all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999 when he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots played that one out.
They're going to hurt him.
5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles for Brady. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15.
My hair.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon, and it's the Bengals.
Ooh. Good God.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. Throw left side complete.
Why did I do that?
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Take it at the 37. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7.
Hey.
And the Cards will take over first and 10. I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year. They totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief. $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was $200,000. So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as determined by the NFL, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Well, lets it go for Nelson. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll indeed go for it. Palmer.
Every year, 1 year, passing be hype. Next year, the running be hype. They didn't know what they were doing, man.
Falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably.
Yeah, that's how they do that shit every year, bro. Just switch it up.
And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Charles, we got a second here to discuss Cincinnati as their offense works their way back out there.
There's a lot of men you ain't gonna want to play.
On the way out, but now a 2-year extension,
Queen
and it's
Edward,
2 straight
saying the
years
guy
without
went
them
over.
being in the playoffs after 5 straight in the playoffs. Were you surprised that Marvin Lewis was given the extension?
I actually was, because he was at the end of his contract, and I thought that that was a natural end point for he and the Bengals, especially since, as you framed it, back-to-back years without the playoffs, back-to-back years of 7 and 9. But getting the 2-year extension tells me they're ready to rebuild. Retool this team. They've got to get better.
I don't need all that.
They've got to get better skill position players. The defense is going to undergo some more construction now. Got a new defensive coordinator coming in. So the coaching staff, players, a rebuild in Cincinnati, and they think Marvin Lewis is the guy to guide them.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. Open space inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Bullock out now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be re-signed, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league by quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis, some pass catchers.
And got his man complete. Touchdown.
Then they took that cartoon shit out of it.
John Brown, 79 yards. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. And that is how you retaliate after getting scored on one play, big pass downfield, and you hit the end zone.
Almost feels like two boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, doesn't it? One connects with a big one, the other comes right back. Okay, I'll show you. And they attacked right back on the first play of the drive and hit them big.
Here's Dawson now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Well, before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, very impressive. They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what he did for the Rams when they went from last in the league in scoring to leading the league in scoring and winning a division title. And how about the New Orleans Saints? Rookie of the Year, offense and defense. Alvin Kamara on offense, Marshawn Lattimore on defense.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Here's Dalton. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chandler Jones able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Kevin Huber now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And taken at the 46. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Play action. Now Palmer. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Geno Atkins with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. On 2nd down, Palmer. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Now on 4th down, Bruce Arians will send out his field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Bengals getting set to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. In motion right here, Boyd. Andy Dalton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. On the return, it's Alex Erickson. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
It's second down. Dalton looking. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught at the 25. A big play there. Just 52 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. And that's there in the deep pass.
This game has to feel like a turkey bowl.
Hey, no, niggas are rock combinations. All in rock combinations. The same rock combination work every year. All I've been doing rock combination. That's all I've been doing, man. I ain't been doing no.
They'll stay on the ground, mixing again.
You hit me with that shit there. Seconds of the first half, and the Bengals are in for 6. No, I can't take my offense, but hey, all I did is find a rock combination that worked. But cover 3 and cover 4, cover 2 are different. I know if default at my boss show had that man turf for man 18. Like that boys been having, that rat catch. I'm using that shit. If I knew and steal shit, I'd use it.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field.
Yeah.
And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the half. It's Palmer. he's going deep.
Damn, he ain't fast enough. Good shit. God damn, he ain't fast enough.
And he's in for the touchdown on the
Good shit.
first half. The prayer is
Get this shit together for my little girl.
Damn, he ain't fast enough.
into the lockers. They grab the lead with a
Yes,
Larry, I know it's late.
Yeah, school started tomorrow.
This is a school night, folks. Eager to get right back to the action here in
No.
Mississippi, bro.
Mississippi.
Who got the first nigga
This one fielded at the 5.
May?
May.
About the 17-yard line.
Damn, May
So here's
don't
the
win.
Cardinals offense now as they get
Hell yeah.
this third quarter.
Shit, my little girl go tomorrow. I mean, no, she go. My oldest go Wednesday. Or Tuesday, one on.
Because
Yeah,
now
he
I
gonna
think
go
they
to
go a
two
little
more
bit deeper
weeks,
into their
man.
playbook. They
20.
like what they did in the first half.
I was like, hold on, I'm dipping on.
But in order to get the
Let
separation,
them in the mouth, motherfucker.
change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit
Yeah,
more
man.
with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
Yes,
Now the Bengal
boy.
defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining. As
Yeah,
they put
let's
one
go.
here in
I didn't
this
say one
third
more
quarter.
game. Send that shit to your side. What you talking for? What you playing? 2K? Get the hell out of here.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot.
I'm kidding.
Here's Palmer. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And that'll bring up second down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. They have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
The tight end, Jermaine Gresham, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right for me.
What Queen Bird do, T?
I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And he's able to get up.
No, I'm not Queen Bird.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to
He surely been a part in a minute though.
run after catch.
Man, it fucked up, man.
Stopped him in his tracks.
That fucked up.
After picking up the first on the ground.
Come on, 601.
Play action. It's Palmer.
Fuck! I couldn't make that adjustment. Come here.
That's caught at the 25.
601.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
I ain't still, I don't fuck my baby mama go.
46 yards.
These bitches ain't shit.
Pig!
You said you been love 2 weeks ago.
Hold on. He can start clock.
Carlos over shit. Man, I should have all mad. Carlos, you said you was in love about 3 weeks ago. You said you had the one.
Oh, nah, hell no. Hell
No.
Leverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
On second down, Johnson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Carlos Dunlap. In there to
call
get
date
him for a
rape.
loss of 3, and it'll be fourth down. And Dawson's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
That nigga rake date racing
So it's
over
only
there.
3 points on this opening drive of the third quarter. And even though that stretches out the lead, Charles, I think you'd have to consider this a win for the defense, no?
Couldn't agree more, Brandon. That offense got themselves in prime position to really open up this ball game, but the drive stalled out. And yeah, 3 points is very easy to get back in today's
They locked
NFL.
us up already. Yo, this nigga that bitch ass shit. Where y'all niggas get that
Mixon
shit
gets the
from?
nod to start the drive. And he will lose
There you
yardage
go,
and be
that
backed
shit.
up to the 24.
Man,
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second
let's stand
down.
down there.
And that's why you see so many teams play a 3-4
know
defense,
where he
because
goes.
that set gives you a lot of flexibility about where to bring pressure from, and it's hard for an offense to pick it up. Left side, right side, up the middle, especially with some really flexible linebackers.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
I hear rock combination, man.
Right, I'm with my
Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton. And he fires
Man, it was a deep hat. Fuck.
picked off by Tremont Williams.
Well, surprise, surprise, partner. No, we know it's not a surprise. When you try to complete a pass against this Cardinals defense, there's a reason that they're known as the no-fly zone.
Check the I know do next
They'll
time.
start this drive with very good field position. After the interception, here's Palmer.
Fuck no.
Free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands
Shut
on
up.
the football and bring it into his body.
I ain't got
They
too
look
good
pretty good
shit.
until the finish. On the ground, this is Johnson.
Ooh, look at him some shit Queen. You know, I'm doing he wanna blitz, I'm doing some more crazy shit to
First
him.
down, it was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable third down because that incompletion
I
of
ain't
first down,
gonna
they were
look.
behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as their
Yeah,
pass
man,
goes incomplete.
I'm just fucking with him over here. I'm gonna wear him down slowly. I'm gonna wear his ass
And
down
this is
slowly.
right down the
And
middle as he puts it through.
shut up over
And that will
there.
make this a 9-point lead. So that one is his third of the game.
All right, hold on.
It's only halfway to his career high as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6?
Sorry,
Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see if
You got it, what Stone Cold hit that shit the other night.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Yeah, after I found out what he was doing, that shit
The
over.
Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception,
when you play-
are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm waiting to play. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting to play cover 2. You better not.
Play fake. Here's Dalton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way. But I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down. A 4th down gamble with Dalton.
Wrong fucking person. Fuck.
So certainly an interesting call.
Fuck, I had a nigga wide open.
Cardinals will now take over with
Excellent field position. Down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. Well, didn't work out.
Had that nigga over.
As you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
What are you doing right now, man? Bobble.
Off the play fake. Here's Palmer. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Throwing now. Palmer on first down.
Big man, fuck.
A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play. Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
Throwing is Palmer, and that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. J.J. Nelson from 13 yards out, and the Cardinals will extend their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Nah, nigga.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
In motion right here, Boyd. To throw here, Dalton.
Don't get.
And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off
Fuck.
by Williams.
Good game, bro. You won that shit and you keep playing that shit. Fuck. Ain't no way dude played a deep third. He come back and get that shit.